What up, y'all? I was going to play Baldur's Gate, but patch 8 dropped a little bit earlier than I expected it to, and I'm quite sure it broke all the mods, so we're playing this instead. I wanted to do this on my channel, but I never got around to it because... Wait, let's be honest with ourselves, that's what she is. Her father is a demon. We're gonna make the same character we made before. That was 2 laptops ago, so, that is gone. Also, I would import a pre-made character, but because that was 2 laptops ago, I'm pretty sure that character is very much gone. But that is okay. I'm thinking. Hold on, I'm thinking. Did we start her as a fighter, or did we start her as a rogue? I think I started her as a rogue before. This is my favorite game of all time. And so I will, I will very much enjoy this. Alright. And also, you guys will get to see me, have some pretty mad vertigo to, get back to, my first love ever. This was the first game I ever played when I was 10 years old that had romantical companions, and whoo! Listen, I may be a lesbian. I would be straight for him, and I'm definitely gonna get super giggly. Let's just first off make everything a 10. Definitely need more strength, more con, and because we're breaking off into rogue, we need some dex. Charisma will be good for talking to people. I don't think we super need intelligence and wisdom. I don't remember what her stats were. Hi, Melon. But we're gonna have to go fighter. We definitely need the constitution. 6 more. And then let's put them in her intelligence. Those are very middling stats. I don't like them. Those are very mediocre stats. Oh, the 16 cost 2. Okay. Okay. What? What do you mean? Oh yeah, that costs 2 points. We'll be getting belts of giant strength. So we don't necessarily need that. I have 2 points remaining. I don't remember what her stats are, and I don't want to go with recommended because they're gonna do it wrong. And she's gonna be in plate armor, too. Who just blooped me? Who is blooping me? What is making that sound? That's not Discord. What is making that sound? Oh, it's roll 20. Damn, Peter. Damn. Alright, I need to... Sorry, that was roll 20. I was making a D&D character before this. Should we be super boring and do 3 14s and 3 12s? I think we might go boring, because this character's kind of got to do everything. We will have a bard and a fighter in the party. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Packages, default rogue, I mean, I guess just default configure packages? Oh, yes, good. 'Good. 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 ' Yeah, the appraise skill is a pretty good one. But before we do anything, we need disable trap to be as high as it can go, and we need open lock to be as high as it can go. Having persuade very high will be very beneficial to us. Yeah, search is also a good one to have. Tumble's good. Lore is always a favorite of mine. What's heal for? Oh, yeah. Yeah, healer's kits? Yes. Give me that. It's been a while since I played this game, but this game is like riding a bike. Bluff skill. Let's go with appraise first. Bluff might be a good one to have, but let's, before we commit to bluff, we can do 2 more. So we have bluff, bluff's a maybe, no. Well, intimidate maybe. No, Violet's not really an intimidator. Listen really is not used in this game. Parry. Parry's up there. I'm never gonna set traps. Spot's also really not you. Okay, then I guess that answers that. Let's put some points into parry, and then let's get some bluff. Cool. Alright, awesome. We gotta get power attack, because we gotta get up to get cleave. Tough is good. I should get martial no, I need exotic weapon proficiency for my scythe. Which I will get that. Cleave. Easy mode. Alright. I need the tiefling head. There it was. She doesn't have any tattoos. Clothing. There's a blue one I usually give her. Is it this? I don't think it's that. It might be that. I think I give her that. Normally I make her Caucasian. I have kind of changed how she looks since then. Yeah, that's it. Where she's like a little bit more tinted. Because technically her blood should be blue. Black hair. She has no tattoos. Do I like that? That's too blue. That's too dark. That's like the shade of blue that her father is. That's really close to her father. What's this? Ooh, just with like deeper shades. Interesting. I think we'll go with that gray. Okay, great.
At my command, attack!
Alright, alright. She's not that young anymore. Let's make her like 25. And what is she normally? I think she's normally quiet leader.
We have no choice. They must be eliminated. Surrender.
No, that's not her.
Prepare to meet.
Maiden?
To arms! To battle!
No, she's usually maiden. Okay. Deity, we don't need a deity. Sick. Alright.
Waterdeep, one of the greatest cities in all of Faerun. It is home to a multitude of peaceful townfolk from all races and all walks of life. Beneath Waterdeep, however, lies a different realm. This is the deep dungeon known as Undermountain. Built by the mad wizard Halaster. Here, Halaster tests adventurers who trespass therein with the deadliest of traps and the most dangerous of creatures. All but the luckiest meet their deaths in its dark halls. Regardless of this presence beneath them, the people of Waterdeep feel safe enough. For while one may enter Undermountain, it is rare that anything actually comes out. Until now. For there is another realm that exists beneath even Undermountain, a place of shadows and evil known only as the Underdark. It is here that the sinister dark elves known as the Drow rule next to other subterranean horrors unknown to most on the surface world above. And it is the Drow who now lead an army of these creatures into the streets of Waterdeep, besieging the city from below in a campaign of blood and terror. And in their darkest hour, the Lords of Waterdeep have issued a call for a hero. Someone who can face these dark elves and all their brethren in their own land. Someone who can defeat the hordes of the Underdark.
This game did so much for me as a child. Like, Neverwinter Nights, yeah, it did. But, like, specifically Hordes of the Underdark. I love this game. I have a tattoo on the back of my shoulder of the Neverwinter Nights logo because of Hordes of the Underdark. This game contains my first love. The first character I ever had a crush on. And God, it's a crush that has permeated into my 30s. This game got me loving video games. This game got me loving Dungeons and Dragons. It's done so much for me. I love the Underdark so much. I love Undermountain so much. I would kill for somebody in my group to run by priority. For somebody to run Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I moved to my current place when I was in the middle of a Mad Mage game. And so I never got to finish that game because I was moving 600 miles away. And I am so sad about it. And I've never played Out of the Abyss, and I really would like to. God, I love the Underdark. Anyway, since before the founding of the city of Waterdeep, an infamous dungeon but known as Undermountain has existed beneath it. While full of many dangers, Undermountain has never threatened the city, until now. For unknown reasons, Waterdeep is now suddenly under siege from forces originating within Undermountain. A call has gone out for heroes to deal with this mysterious threat, and it is to this call that you have responded. Upon your arrival in Waterdeep late in the night, you were ushered to the Yawning Portal, an inn which holds access to Undermountain itself. Here you, and I can't hear myself think over this music. Here you and other adventurers are to meet with the proprietor, Durnan, to organize yourselves for what is to come. Oh god, and Tales of the Yawning Portal made me really happy too. However, you have a choice to make before you sleep for the night. You have enough experience to become a 15th level character. You may choose to let your package, chosen when you first created the character, level you up, or you can level yourself up manually. Don't you dare. Very well, rest, and when you awake, your adventure will begin. Alright, give me just a fucking second. Music is already super low. Make it even lower. Alright. Gimme that. Fighter! Got a multi-class. I need discipline. What other class skills do I have? Lore is the only other one. Can I level up lore? I can do up to 5. Okay. Oh, and heal as well. Heal is a class skill. Okay. I misclicked, but that worked out. Great. Exotic proficiency. Give me rogue. Sorry, this is going to be the boring part of the stream with me just leveling up my character. Need more open lock. Cap out lore, cap out heal. Persuade. Search. And tumble. Weapon focus. Give me scythe. Give me another level of fighter. I get an ASI. Sick. All right. Give me another point in. Give me another point in con, because I'll be getting giant strength belts at some point. Okay. Discipline. Discipline, heal. Okay, 7 is as high as I can go. And lore. Definitely need lore. Actually, do I need lore? Because Deacon has lore. Also, where the hell is Great Cleave? I want it. I want Great Cleave. Give me my Great Cleave. Weapon focus, do I already have it? Yeah, that's the one I just took. Okay, blind fighting's pretty good. Let's get blind fight, actually. Give me another rogue level. Because this game sucks at playing a rogue, so we have to do it. Persuade, yes. Search. Tumble. Discipline. Heal and lore. There's Great Cleave. It had a level requirement, I bet. Yeah, my BAB had to be +4. Persuade, and then tumble, and where did search go? Search. Fighter. I got another ASI. Give me that Constitution. Oh, God, I fucking love feats. Weapon specialization. Yes, ma'am. Alright, we're level 8 right now. Okay. Disable trap. Open lock. Lore. Well, honestly, we should be putting points into lore because the game sucks at leveling up NPCs. So Deacon might not be our end-all be-all. Persuade? No, we did, let's put 2 into tumble now. Okay. What's alertness do in 3.5? +2 to spot and listen. I don't want something I'm not going to use, you know? Tough is always good. Tough's always good. +2 to initiative and a +2 to persuade. That's interesting. Skill focus? +3 bonus to checks. I mean, our wisdom save is not great. We don't have a good will. We only have a 3 to our will? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's get Iron Will. Yeah, that's not something I want to fuck around with. Open lock. Persuade. Search. Tumble. Which one do I want to give a bonus? Let's give a bonus to persuade this time. Fighter. Another ASI. Let's go. Honestly, I kind of want to put it in con still. Let's keep going con. Discipline. Heal. Lore. Yes. Okay. Improve critical. Improve critical! Get the fuck out. I get 2 feats. I get 2 feats! Lightning reflexes would be good for our reflex save. Don't need weapon finesse. I've already got improved critical, right? Sure do. What's dodge do? +1 to AC? Nah. What's better? Our fortitude save is our best. Reflex save is almost as good. I won't need called shot. What's alert? Have I already looked at alertness? Oh yeah, I did. Alright. Dirty. What's dirty fighting do? Oh, no. Unless it's automatic, I don't want to have it. Because I know how I play, and I know I forget about all of my abilities. Always. Improved initiative is eh. It won't matter that much at the end of the day. Let's get a better reflex save. Right, another rogue level. We're currently level 12. We got 3 more of these. Heal, lore, open lock, persuade, search, tumble. Let's get that tumble up. Fighter. And then lore, and then heal. I have to build my character in a way that will benefit the party because I will go to bat for this game. I picked the wrong class. No, I didn't. I didn't. Okay. I will argue for this game's honor up and down. I love this game so much. Let's put it in persuade. Okay, cool. However, one thing I will say is that this game does not do a good job at taking care of itself, so I have to take care of it. I don't love how low our will save is, but that's not really something I can do, I think. I can do much about anymore. Can I improve critical again? I can't. Oh well. In that case, let's just get... Where did it go? Great fortitude. There we go. What's my shit look like? Is that gonna make my AC better? It sure as fuck is. Let's give myself a weapon. Let's give myself another weapon. Damn it. Yeah, let's put F4. What is this? Power attack? I got bad news for you. I only took power attack to get cleave, and I'm never, ever, 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 ever gonna use it. These tools go up there. That's gonna be sold. That's gonna be sold. Great! Rest. I dream.
I trust that your preparations are complete.
Very nearly, Dread Mistress. It should only be a matter of...
Do not test my patience, Iblis. Would you have me wait? I, the terror of all the Underdark? The Dark Queen of Shadow?
Of course not, my mistress.
Then proceed. I wish to see this being who my agents say can stop my great rise.
I do not believe anyone could stop you now, Great Valsheriff.
So I thought. But my agents have resources beyond the means of mortals. This one will be my undoing, so they say, if I do not act in time. So proceed, wizard. I will wait no further.
Soleno Samatka!
It me.
What is this? A surfacer female? Have your spells become faulty, fool?
No, mistress. This is indeed an image of the one who shall defeat.
Defeated. This image shows but a threat. It shall be dealt with like the others. You, male, remove this dead fool and summon my red sisters. Now.
Yes, Red Mistress.
I love you, male.
And you, surfacer. Whoever you are and whatever threat you pose, you will not be able to hide. The drow shall strike swiftly and without mercy.
Her armor would not protect her in the field of battle. I have 4 people watching the stream. I did not expect to get anybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. This game is very dear to my heart, and I'm excited to share it with people. You stand shivering in the chill night air, sweat coursing down your body. You were somehow woken suddenly from your slumber, leaping from your bed to face what? The memory of your strange dream still rings clearly in your head, along with an inner alarm that tells you that all is not right. Suddenly you notice a drow elf. She appears to be trying to break into the chest with your personal belongings. Oh.
I will not be defeated!
I crit her off the bat. How do I... That's how I rotate the camera, okay. Ow. Gimme. Oh. A pretty young woman rushes in, a mixture of fear and concern on her face. You vaguely remember her as the daughter of the innkeeper.
Excuse me, is everything... Oh my word!
She finally spots the corpse of the drow thief and covers her mouth in horror. Is the inn under attack? No, I don't think so, my lady. I only entered your room because I heard the commotion from the hall. The drow woman, is she... dead? Yes, I killed the thief. I don't think she was just a thief, my lady. She probably took your equipment so you would be defenseless when the drow assassin showed up. That's been the pattern of the other attacks. I think I was warned, actually. Something woke me up. Then you're a lucky woman, my lady. Many important people have been attacked in their homes here in Waterdeep, but unlike you, they haven't survived. But how could this thief even have known that you were here? You only just arrived in the city. I'll have to tell Father about this. We take pride in the safety of our guests. The thief must have used magic. That's the only way she could have gotten in here undetected. She must have used that same magic to send your equipment back to wherever she came from. Any idea where I could get some replacement gear? Tamsil frowns. Father's gathered weapons, armor, and other equipment here at the inn to help in the defense of Waterdeep. Anyone working to save the city is welcome to any of it. Everything is stored in the armory just across the hall. Just take whatever you need. Thank you. I'll go there right away. I know the equipment in the armory isn't suitable for a hero like you, Violet Naeum, but it's the best we've got. Now please excuse me. I have to go speak with my father. I'll tell him what happened here, but it would be best if you didn't mention it to the other guests. We don't want to start a panic in the inn. Father will take steps to see this doesn't happen again. I have a few questions if you don't mind. She blushes slightly, looking away. Oh, but I would sooner allow you to get dressed, my lady. I'm sure my father could answer any questions you have. Okay, off you go. Goodbye, my lady. Once you have what you need from the armory, please go downstairs to the main room. My father's waiting there to speak with you. Alright, give me that. An Iron Stone, okay. What about you? Drow Dagger, plus 1d6 acid. Hell yes, let's equip that. This large tome has a rather interesting title, Shadows of Underdark, written by one D. Scalesinger. Inside its pages is a full account of an adventure from earlier in your career, your first adventure in fact. The facts seem a bit exaggerated according to your memory, but that apparently didn't stop the book from becoming a great hit among the nobility in several major cities throughout Faerun. For a time, you had the unique experience of becoming a household name. People who you didn't know would shout out to you happily as you passed, or treated you like a trusted friend. The fame eventually died down somewhat, which was a relief at the time, but you held onto a copy of the book as a souvenir. As for the author, a kobold bard by the name of Deacon, you haven't met him since those early days. Part of you has to wonder if you aren't owed some royalties. Let's, put this in slot 6 so that I always keep it with me. The Rogue Stone and the Relic of the Reaper, which, I am never going to remember that I have. I have to slightly remember. Oh god. Alright, Relic of the Reaper. The artifact has been yours since you found it, or perhaps it found you in the Plane of Shadows, which is somewhere we went at the end of Shadows of Undertide. The Relic of the Reaper will teleport you to a tiny nexus dimension ruled over by an enigmatic being you know only as the Reaper. The relic allows you to use it to bind a location to one of the doors in the Reaper realms, allowing you to instant transportation there. The Reaper will also snatch you to his realm on the instant of your death. Both of these uses, the binding and the saving, cost use of a rogue stone. More information can be gained from the Reaper itself, though your strange servant has never exactly been forthcoming on the relic's true nature or even his own. You visited the armory of the Yawning Portal to try and replace your stolen gear. You can return at any time to help yourself. How about instead? Gotta go speak to Durnan. I'd love to go speak to Durnan. Oh, fuck! It's fine. You know what? We could have used it. Alright, what's my hit points at? Come on. Okay, we're fine. Okay, cool. Let's take the longbow. Let's take the arrows. Let's take these arrows. I mean, I can sell all of these, so I actually should be taking all of them. I'm gonna need money. Hey, look, money! Definitely need healer's kits. Gloves of Hinfist I can't use. But I can sell. I can't use it, but I can sell it. I looted that already. Great. Oh, studded leather.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
I could. Alright, what don't I need? I think... Hold on. I want to wear the banded mail. Yes, I do. I'm proficient in both of these. So let's make the longbow there. And we'll make, what is the throwing... How much are the throwing axes? It doesn't tell me how much they're worth. Oh yeah, let's slap some arrows in there. As a just in case. Let's get rid of the traps, because in previous games the traps have been glitched. And you can't sell them. The longsword's not magical. The mace is not.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
I'm working on it. I'm getting rid of this non-magical crap. All these daggers are not magical. Are they all? They're all 1 pound. Okay, that's something. Commoner's outfit is not going to sell for a lot. The Dwarven War Axe. 15 pounds. Okay. Studded leather I definitely want to keep. That's going to sell for a ton. I mean, the axes are probably the heaviest thing in my inventory. They are, for sure. I can come back. I can come back. Alright, my inventory's already stressing me out. It's already a mess. Yeah, let's swap these, actually. Where did that go? There you are. Let's put these in F3. Let's put the belt of agility on. Can't use the gloves. Let's put both the rings on. Let's put the amulet on. AC 22 right out the gate. Let's go! Alright, cool. Did that burn at Thieves' Tools? I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I've played this game. There's Tamsil again. No, that's not. That's Tanarel. And Cyphus. I don't really want to talk to them. They don't have quests for me. I do still have memorized which NPCs give me quests. I need to remember the camera controls. Alright, so let me double check this. I have 1 Thieves' Tools. Okay, it doesn't burn at Thieves' Tools. Then where did my other Thieves' Tools go? Oh well. I thought I had 2, but maybe I didn't. Mine. Spell scrolls sell for a ton. Oi, look who's here. My loves, my friends.
Blessed be.
This elven woman has a pleasant aura about her as she nods her head to you respectfully. You notice a silver amulet around her neck, marking her as a cleric of the elven goddess Sayanine Moonbow.
You are welcome amongst us, dear. I understand everyone here has been awaiting your arrival with great anticipation.
The innkeeper has refused to acknowledge the rest of us until Violet Naeo makes an appearance. I, for one, did not journey so far to render aid only to be ignored. There's no need to be unkind, Dalen. This woman deserves our respect. She is an adventurer of worth, and the fact that she is here is a boon to our cause. Huh. There ain't no cause that I know about that's gonna pay me 100,000 gold like this one will, I agree with Tommy. Gold speaks louder than any cause I've ever heard of. That's an odd thing for a bard to say, Sharwin. Have you no sense of the epic? I wonder if our friend here would agree with you. Then why do we not ask her? What of it, Violet? What has brought you to Waterdeep in its hour of need? I'm always looking for adventure if the reward is right. I don't care what happens to Waterdeep. I care what happens to Waterdeep, even if you don't. To be honest, I don't really know why I'm here, if it ever becomes your business. Durnan called for heroes. I'm here to do the right thing. The half-orc relaxes a bit and nods, pleased. Dalen Red Tiger's gonna be our boy again! God, I love Dalen! I'm pleased to hear that. The city of Neverwinter was once saved by one who chose to do the right thing, as you say. Me. It was me, playing the same character. The elven cleric regards you for another moment. I have heard of you, Violet, but I must admit I know little in the way of details. Perhaps we will get the chance to adventure together. I'd like that. Well, but not with you, because, like, God, you're a problem. You became a problem later. Not as big a problem as Body Knock, but Linu also became a problem. She used Turn Undead like crazy, and then they would all get frightened and run away, and I'd have to chase after them because I was melee, and it was a bitch. But it was better than Body Knock, who would turn invisible and just not be in the fight. Perhaps once you speak to Durnan, we shall have that chance. I look forward to it, dear. Can I ask you some questions? Of course. No. I want to talk to my boy.
Well met, friend.
The muscled barbarian nods to you in quiet acknowledgement. Who are you?
My name is Dalen, once of the Uthgard Red Tiger tribe. I have traveled much of the civilized lands in the years since I left my people.
Fortunately, I have had the opportunity to participate in many noble deeds. Reward or no, coming to Waterdeep may afford me the chance to continue in that vein. What's the reward again? Have you not heard? The Lords of Waterdeep are anxious for this invasion to be halted, naturally. Waterdeep is the most prosperous city of the north. Its danger is everyone's. The Lords seek information, and should someone actually prove to be able to halt the attacks, a total of 100,000 gold has been offered as a reward. Anyone could do much with that gold, even a barbarian such as I. To tell the truth, however, I have come for the challenge of Undermountain itself. Same, bro, same! What do you know about Undermountain? I know it is a place of tunnels that reach deep in the earth, created by the mad mage Halaster long ago. More adventurers lie dead in its halls than anywhere else in Faerun. How such a place of danger and monsters has lived in peace underneath Faerun's largest city for so long is difficult to say. Perhaps it was only a matter of time before this happened. Tell me about these friends of yours. I met most of my companions in Neverwinter after the business with the plague had ended. They have proven stalwart, if somewhat misguided, though it is not really my place to judge them. Beware the halfling Tommy, for he will pick your pockets without even knowing he is doing so. The Lady Sharwyn is little better, I'm afraid, though a brave woman by any measure. I am most fond of the elven woman Linu. She is a woman of faith who has always provided us fair guidance. Why don't you join me instead? Perhaps I might. For the moment, however, I'm committed to these companions and will not abandon them. Tell me about yourself.
My name is Dalen.
Oh, okay. Do you know anything about what's going on in Waterdeep? It appears that the city is attacked by the forces of Undermountain every few nights. Creatures appear out of nowhere about the city, burning and killing. There has, however, been no concerted invasion. The Lords have closed Waterdeep up tight, so as to prevent any attacks from having access to the entire city. This has slowed the city to a standstill as well, of course. Once Waterdeep runs out of supplies, I fear things will quickly become much worse. Of course, should these forces begin a true invasion, supplies will be the least of the city's worries. Where do I find Durnan? He's in the next room, I believe. He's looking for you, so he'll be difficult to miss. I should go. You may not wish to keep the innkeeper Durnan waiting much longer. He's most anxious to speak with you. Yes, sir. Wait. Is my boy here? Is my son here? It doesn't appear so. Not yet, anyway. Ah! Durnan turns towards you as you enter the common room. A stern and solid man. Is my boy here? There's my boy! There's my son! A stern and solid man who is rumored to have once been a great warrior. The relief now on his face is clearly visible.
Greetings. I am glad that you made it at last. I trust your accommodations were adequate?
Aside from the thief in my room, very much so. Durnan's features harden, a deep anger suddenly evident. Aye, Tamsil told me what happened. I cannot apologize enough, Violet. Once I would have been able to ensure the safety of my guests, but no longer. The damnable drow come and go as they please, it seems. These are dark times for our city. The enemies of Waterdeep must have learned you had answered our call for heroes. Given your reputation, it's not surprising that they targeted you. But why would they steal my equipment? Hold on a sec there. A drow thief came in and stole your equipment. If I'd have known you were such an easy mark, I might have nicked your stuff myself. Durnan silences Tommy's laughter with a cold glare. This is no joking matter. The drow don't play games. I'm guessing the theft was only the first step in their mission. The drow likely figured you'd be more vulnerable without your equipment. A drow assassin probably would have shown up a few seconds later to finish you off in your sleep. Fortunately, you woke up and thwarted their plan. Others in Waterdeep haven't been so lucky. There are several reports of prominent citizens slain in their beds. Waterdeep is under attack. Its people live in fear. That's why I made the call you all responded to. We're going to do something about it. What do you have planned? Yes, Durnan, tell us what must be done.
The city is under siege. Raiding parties of drow and other creatures rarely seen on the surface are attacking the city. We've determined that these attacks are coming through Undermountain.
But Undermountain has existed for centuries. Why hasn't there been any trouble before?
That's what we need to find out. The Labyrinth of Undermountain was created long ago by Halaster, a mage whose power may have rivaled even Elminster himself. Halaster ruled Undermountain like a brutal tyrant. It was his magic that kept the creatures within from pouring out to overrun Waterdeep. Now Halaster has suddenly decided to unleash his creatures on this city, and we need to find out why. I want to know what that mad mage is up to.
Would Halaster still even be alive? Undermountain was built hundreds of years ago, but Halaster is an archmage. Time doesn't mean the same to him as it does to us. I'm certain he's alive, and that he's involved in these attacks.
It's pretty clear that the answers we seek can't be found here on the surface. The only hope we have of stopping Halaster is to send someone down into Undermountain after him.
Yes. There's 6 of you! Hi, welcome to the stream! So who's all going on this mission? Anyone willing to risk the dangers of Undermountain is welcome. Waterdeep needs all the help it can get. Whether all of you work together or alone is up to you, I suppose. As many of you know, this inn is built around one of the entrances to Undermountain, a magical well that descends thousands of feet down into the very depths of that ever-changing labyrinth. Now, I don't intend to send anyone into Undermountain unprepared. That would be suicide. I'll offer you what advice and equipment I can. In fact, I think it might be a good idea. Wait, what's that noise, Father? It's coming from the well room. Durnan listens intently for a moment, before his eyes go wide with the realization of what's about to happen. Oh, rip you. Ah! Alright, Drow Priestess, let's go. I got sneak attack because it's dark. Get fucked. Oh, holy fuck. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Drink it. And put that in my hotbar. Why didn't I do that before? Holy hell. That could have gone better. Dalen's badly wounded, Parley's dead, Glim's dead, LaFontaine is dead. Tamsil's almost dead, but she's fine. Give me that. No, I'll take that. Come here, my son.
Deacon greets the noble hero.
My boy. My boy. Oh, I'm like gonna cry. I love him so much. Why did Slack go off? Go away. I'm not at work right now. Fuck off, Slack. Furiously writing away in a small tome, a small kobold is not aware of your approach. He glances up and notices you. He smiles broadly.
Boss, you comes to big human city. Somehow Deacon just knew you would come.
Deacon, I haven't seen you for ages. Yes, it's been a long time, boss. Deacon be real busy for a long time traveling and writing book. Deacon be famous bard now. Congratulations, Deacon. I'm happy for you. They really just fireballed that one dude. Dude, they did. They don't make RPGs like they used to. Nah, man, they don't. Oh, this is my favorite game of all time. Iroh, bro. Also, hi, Chris. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is definitely broken, so I decided to do this one while we wait for all the mods to update. The kobold gives you a big toothy grin. Deacon happy too. Deacon travels lots, just like he says he would. Deacon still not believe his eyes that human cities be so big. Deacon finishes his great epic story about Boss too, just like Deacon says he would. Did you seize it? Did you likes it? It started off good but got rushed toward the end. Commentary on the module. It was better than than this book I read about the plague in Neverwinter. It's about my first adventure. What's not to like? I hated it. No. And a bit sure. I like that these three are all These two are both commentaries on the module, and this one is talking about the first one. It's my first adventure. What's not to like? You likes it? Deacon's so happy. Good news be that Deacon work on new book now. See, Deacon not got title for it yet. Is that why you're here in Waterdeep? There be call for heroes, so Deacon come. Deacon be great kobold hero, after all. And it make great plot for a second epic story, too. Even better if Boss be in it. What do you know about the situation here, exactly? Deacon know lots. Deacon is bard, after all, and Undermountain be great legend. So you know things about Undermountain? Deacon not only knows things about Undermountain, Deacon know plenty of things about Drow and Underdark, too. Old Master Timifarar used to speak about it all the time. Deacon knows, for instance, that Undermountain was made by a human named Halaster way back before City was here. Was just a little dungeon back then maybe, but humans get so carried away. Deacon knows lots about Undermountain inside too. Before Deacon came to City, Deacon collect tales of adventure who go inside and come out. That's pretty smart. Deacon just try to be helpful. Otherwise, some hero only take Deacon along to carry stuff maybe, and Deacon still got bad back. So you came here expecting to go into Undermountain? By yourself? The kobold shakes his head, grinning. Deacon not so silly. Deacon not go in Undermountain by himself, no. Deacon just get killed that way. Deacon great kobold hero, but still just little kobold. Deacon come and hope that he find other adventurers. Maybe they takes Deacon with them, but... Hear the kobold sigh sadly. Nobody wants to take a little kobold along. How about we join forces? Deacon claps his hands together excitedly. Yay! Deacon think you never ask, boss. We make great team, you and Deacon. You just waits and sees. My boy, my son! I love Deacon. I would kill for Deacon. I would die for Deacon. I love him so much. I have a kobold rogue that's kind of loosely based on Deacon. And that's the voice I use for him, so it's the voice that has bled over into Deacon. Descent into Undermountain. Alright, let me have a look at you. You're a red dragon disciple now! Oh, my bud. Good job. 14 levels in Bard are probably fine. Spell immunity, that's pretty good. Concentration is decent. Holy fuck, Deacon! 32 lore! Alright, let me... Deacon? Need to change your tactics! Don't help me if I fail to open traps. Leave traps alone. I don't want to change anything else. I thought there was a way I could tell him how I want him to level up. If I want him to stay as a Red Dragon Disciple, which I do. But it does not appear, so I can't. He wants to talk with Deacon? What you wants to talk about, boss? Do you know anything about Halaster? Mage who builds Undermountain? Deacon knows little bits from stories. Tell me what you know about him. Well, his full name be Halaster Blackcloak, Deacon remembers, and he be very old. Some people say he even be older than Elminster. Deacon reads book once that say Halaster come to Waterdeep before City was here. He brings 7 apprentices and then builds Great Tower, because that's what great mages do. Are his apprentices still alive? Deacon not think so. Book says that Halaster kills most of apprentices. Some goes with him later into Undermountain maybe, but nobody knows what happens to them then. There's a tower? Is it still in Waterdeep? Not anymore. Deacon believed that Yawning Portal in beyond the spot where Tower once was. That's why it got its entrance to Undermountain. Just how long ago was this anyway? More than 1,000 years maybe? This be legend, boss. It not great when it comes to dates, you know. Go on. Well, the books say that Halaster was a little bit crazy even then. Apprentices not see him much, as he hides even in his own tower. He build tower deeper and deeper to hide and talks to demons. Then one day Halaster make tower go too deep and he breaks into old dwarf mines. There be no dwarves anymore, just lots of monsters. So Halaster move into mines and he not be seen anymore. That be Undermountain. So why did he disappear into the mines? Deacon guesses he just too crazy. He goes all paranoid and thinks everybody out to get him, maybe? Nobody really sure why Halaster is like he is. What happened to all the dwarves? That'd be different story. If Deacon remembers, they all gets killed by drow. So when Halaster comes, it'd already be all one big dungeon. Some stories say Halaster kills all drow he finds first. Maybe they mad at him? Undermountain doesn't look like a dwarven mine, though. Not anymore. Over centuries, Halaster builds and changes dungeon. Then, they says he alters layout all the time, just to be safe, and he moves through the walls. So these mountains were originally in Undermountain? These monsters were originally in Undermountain? Some maybe. Halaster summons monsters all the time and sets up puzzles and traps and lairs. To guards him, maybe? Or just to kills people? Deacon not knows. You know, Elminster would say that Undermountain be biggest adventure graveyard in all of Faerun. Deacon wonders if that be true. How was Waterdeep able to grow over top of Undermountain? Halaster not lets monsters leave, so Waterdeep never in danger. Deacon not think Waterdeep even knows about Undermountain and Halaster for a long time. Durnan be one of first adventurers to return from Undermountain alive. Book Deacon read, be by partner of Durnan, in fact, but Deacon forgets his name. What happened since then? Do you know? Not much happens. Halaster stayed crazy, Undermountain stayed dangerous. Then this happened. Cue epic adventure, boss. That all Deacon knows about Halaster, really. Deacon hopes that help. What happened to you after we parted ways last time? Deacon comes first to Waterdeep, and then he publishes his book. That give Deacon a little bit of coin so he can travel some more, though Deacon never gets too far, to be honest. How much coin are we talking about? Oh, it'd not be so much, maybe. Was 2,000 or 3,000 gold gets Deacon paid. That's it. I remember the book being quite successful. That's what Deacon hear. Publisher just paid Deacon when he buys book, though. Deacon not know any better. Deacon think that be lots of money back then. It not last long in Waterdeep anyway. There always be people who wants Deacon's money, and Deacon got's hard time knowing how to spends it. He pays too high prices for everything before he realizes people just cheats him. Deacon tries to complain, but nobody cares because he just be a little kobold. You let them walk all over you? Deacon try and stands up for himself, but he can't fight or cast spells to make people nice. If Deacon do that, people thinks Deacon just be evil kobold and he gets attacked, maybe killed. Even City Guard not helps Deacon. Deacon tries to talk to them, but they just chases Deacon and tries to kill him. Deacon gets away, but it be close thing. Kobolds not be popular. Old Master says bards is supposed to be charming and diplomatic. Deacon not very good bard. Deacon loses all money, Deacon plays music in dirty taverns where nobody listens, and nobody thinks Deacon charming. I think you're charming enough, Deacon. You is nice to say that, boss. Deacon knows that there not be many people like you, though. Deacon not knows much about civilization, but Deacon not be dumb. Deacon knows why people think like that about kobolds. And it be true, kobolds be mean and nasty. If Deacon be dumb, he thinks all people be mean and nasty just like people think all kobolds be mean and nasty. If there be people like you, there be others too. Deacon just got to find them. Deacon proved to them that Deacon be true bard. One day everybody knows about Deacon. I have complete faith in you, Deacon. Deacon looks all choked up for a moment. Thanks, boss. That means very much to little Deacon. Oh, my buddy. Oh, my love. Ugh, I would kill for this kobold. If anybody hurts him, I will kill everybody in the room. Oh, fuck.
I will not be
Oh. How's everyone doing? Ah! Oh, fuck. Everyone's lit up because I was holding down tab.
I need you four to stay here and guard the well until then.
Look out!
That's a beholder.
Follow that abomination, quick!
That's not a good thing to be coming out of Undermountain. all the Waterdeep militia are dead. Hey, give me these. Give me that. Give me that. Can't loot them.
Greetings, adventurer.
Durnan wipes the dust off his clothing brusquely, having just recovered from the effects of the Beholder's Ray. His expression is a clear mix of helpless frustration and rage.
Blast those 4 fools! What were they thinking? Rushing headlong into the well like a bunch of impatient children. Don't they realize how dangerous Undermountain is?
Also, they're all badly wounded. They need to top up before they take that guy on. Yeah, fucking Dalen was badly wounded. When the barbarian's down that low, we know we got problems. What was that thing? An eye tyrant, it's called. A beholder, unleashing more magic out of each of its eyes than any wizard can even dream of. And those fools have chased after it into Undermountain. He spits in disgust. They're likely to get themselves killed running off like that. I wanted to organize foray into the Undermountain, not this mess. Do you want me to go after them? I don't want you rushing off in a blind rage like those others, Violet. You have to be smart about this. You'll need to be properly prepared before you go into Undermountain. You're the only one we can turn to now, Violet. None of the other adventurers here can measure up to you. Not even close. You're Waterdeep's last hope. And how am I supposed to survive Undermountain? I won't lie to you, it won't be easy. But the key is to go unprepared. Talk to White Thestra. White Thesta. She has some items that'll help you out. You'll need all the help you can get. I'll do it. Turner nods, relieved. I'm glad to hear that. I truly wish I did not have to place all our hope on your shoulders, but it appears we have little choice. The well will lead you down into Undermountain. Once you've talked to White Thesta and stocked up on equipment, I can help you up and down. I suspect you may have questions first, however. I had a dream before the thief came. Durnan raises a quizzical eyebrow. Dream? What sort of dream? Tell him about the dream. He listens as you describe the dream and the drow matron, intensely interested. When you finish, he scratches his beard thoughtfully. Aye, interesting. I've never been one to put much stock in prophetic dreams, but I doubt you would be telling me this if you thought it was nothing more than your imagination. I've seen enough to know that having a powerful ally in your corner is something to be grateful for. Usually. If someone sent you that dream, it might be a good idea to find out who. You think the dream was sent by an ally? Well, the dream did save your life. You could chalk it up to luck, but it sounds to me like someone, or something, is interested in your well-being. At this point, I wouldn't turn away an ally, even an unknown one. In Undermountain, you need all the allies you can find. What are you going to be doing while I'm down there? Keeping my inn safe, naturally. Overseeing the guards, watching this well, trying to round up more adventurers in the city, though I have my doubts at this point. On that point. Don't worry, however. I won't go too far. I'll be here to bring you back up the well when you need me to. What should I be looking for? No, actually I don't need any of that. I'll be going. You'd be smart to stock up on equipment before you go down there. There's a couple of stores out in the city that are still up and running. Just tell Graven I said it's okay for you to leave. And make sure you speak to White Thesta. Her inventory of healing magic comes in handy in Undermountain. She's even got magic to raise the dead if you need it. Of course, by then it's usually too late. I'll be here if you need me. I've got to make sure we get some more guards set up around this well to prevent another attack. Just speak to me again when you're ready to enter Undermountain and I'll lower you down the well myself. Good luck, Violet. We're all counting on you now. Alright,
A fair evening to you.
This elegantly dressed, well-manicured, beautiful woman smiles at you.
It is good to finally meet you in person. My name is White Thesta. I'm a priestess, so if you need healing or any temple supplies, I'm here to help.
Why are you seducing me? You know who I am?
Everyone knows you, at least by reputation. Durnan told me you would be here when he asked me to come and lend my healing services to this mission. That Durnan is certainly an interesting fellow, isn't he? I've heard that in his youth he was quite the adventurer, and he still has that strong, rugged look. I wouldn't mind adding him to my list.
What are you? Who are you a priestess of? Who are you a priestess of? I don't have time for this. Durnan said you had something for me. Yes, of course. Let's get right to business. I have a gift here for you, something that will help you on your quest. Why did she moan? Right? What is it? It's a Rod of Resurrection, an item of such power it can actually raise the dead. Based on all the rumors about Undermountain, you're going to need it. Those 4 eager souls who charged on ahead likely have need of its power, so don't be afraid to use it on them if you stumble across their bodies. The rod has several charges. If I come across their bodies, I'll be sure and try to help them. If you find the remains of one of those brave adventurers and restore them to life, they might be willing to help you in your quest. I doubt you'll find many others who will accompany you into Undermountain. Do you have anything else? Just give me your store. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Alright, favorable, cool. Sell that. Sell that. Okay, I got it. Okay. Bark skin, I'll never use that. Fox cunning. Ooh, potion of... Yeah, probably won't. Alright. I need money. The Rod of Resurrection should go in F6. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. This I actually want to put in 6 so that I don't get rid of it. I kept the longbow, so there's that. Take all of these. Take that, take that. Great. Let's put these down here. No, +1 should go above +3. Also, I'll put the healer's kit in F7. Great, 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 great. This should be on the first page. Great, okay. Now, what do you have? Holy shit, she's expensive. The lesser belt of guiding light. Bracers of armor. The half plate. The half plate is more money than I want to spend. Cloak of fortification. Do you have a scythe? You don't. Heck. Let's buy 20 of these. I wish there was a faster way to do this. But alas, there's not. Alright, that's 10 for me. Alright, 10 for me. Natural art. What do I have now? +1. I mean, I'll probably find them. I'll probably find them down in Undermountain. I only got 4K left. Deacon. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the right thing. I meant to open your bag. There we go. Oh, you've got some already. You're not wearing these? Oh, they're not doing anything for you. Okay, well then give them to me. Yeah, you can keep those, bud. Give me that. Give me that. You are never going to be in melee, ever. So I'm taking all of these. That's vendor food, all of it. Alright, let's also go back up to the armory and get the shit that we were forced to leave behind because encumbrance is a thing.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
Alright, I'm normal encumbered. Okay, that's not gonna work. Deacon. Deacon, my man. I'm still encumbered. Deacon, honey, I know you got a bad back. It's just for a minute. Can you take 5 more pounds? You can take 5 more pounds. I'm still encumbered. Commoner outfit. Okay, good. I also need to see if I can figure out how to do the rogue stone. Because I gotta be honest, I have, like, kind of known what it does, but I've never, like, actually known what it does. Or, like, how to use it. And it would be very helpful to, have a waypoint here. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Use manipulate portal stone. Oh, cool. Place binding. Allow you to teleport back to a destination you've already visited. You made. Place binding 1. Okay, in that case, let's slap this bitch in F5. Wow, that's so much easier. Hi, buddy. Oh, Melon's being cute. Wait, that's
a fair evening to you.
Please just, no. Please don't. Can I sell these? Nope, I won't buy stolen goods. That's why I don't carry traps with me. That's all my stuff. Deacon, bud. Alright, then give that back to me. Sell all this stuff in Deacon's inventory to help him with his bad back. That's it. Okay. Great. I am back up to 14,000. Graben.
Oi, what can I get ya?
A huge, one-handed half-orc stares at you with a grimace, trying to decide if he recognizes you or not. You know allowed out. There be ban on streets. I'm allowed to leave. His eyes narrow in thought. Me not remember boss say you go out. I'm Violet Naeum. Durnan said you'd let me out. The half-orc's mind slowly churns over this information, then his face brightens in recognition. Violet Naeum. Yeah, boss say it okay for you to go out. Me remember now. You be careful if you go out. There be bad stuff out there. Many streets closed, shops closed, and sometimes looters. He unlocks the door, then slips the key back inside his shirt. He gives you a big toothy grin and waves goodbye. A nervous guard comes running up to you. How fares everyone inside? We were attacked by creatures from the Underdark. I know, Tamsa warned us. There have been attacks all over the side of the city, although there's Dwergar warriors and clerics. I can take care of myself. Ah! Ah! Ignore the spider, it's a summon. Ow! Let's do a cheeky little... And let's slap that down in there. Let's drink another. The cleric probably summoned the bear, so let's kill the cleric. Yep, cleric summoned the bear. Oh, did the guard die? Don't you attack of opportunity, Deacon. That's my boy. Thank you, Deacon! Thank you, Deacon. You did so good. I need a healer's kit. What is this? That's F7. Great. Slap that bitch in there. Why is my strength decreased? I'm going to no resting allowed in this area. Then I'm not. The Empty Keg Tavern. Little Musings, Magic Shoppy. Argali's Arms is where I really need to be. Let's see what this guy has. As you knock on the door, you hear someone grumbling and shuffling around. Then a small window slides open and a pair of eyes glare out at you.
Can you not see the sign? We are closed. Please go away until such time as this war is ended and or the street ban is lifted. Goodbye.
Pardon me, but my name's Violet Niam, and I was told you might help me. My goodness, please come right in. I'll just unlock the door here. There you go. Yep. Hi, Bone Golem Guardian. A dark overpowering voice erupts from the mouth of the foul monster. Touch not the items of Sobre the Sage, lest thy life, nay, thy very soul be imperiled. Thanks, man.
How goes your adventures?
Elegantly dressed man is busily reading from ancient crumbling text, but he smiles at you as you approach.
The moment I heard your name, I thought to myself, oh, this is simply too good to be true.
Of course my shop is actually closed right now, but a visit from such a famous adventurer is too good an opportunity to miss. Maybe I will write you into one of my plays. You have the advantage of me. What's your name? Oh, how rude of me. I am the Mage Sobri, an instructor of the magical arts in the University of Waterdeep, sage of Soothsayer's Way, and proprietor of this fine establishment. Or at least I was an instructor before those cretins burned down my part of the school. This happened during the attack. We were one of the first places to be attacked by Drow and Dwergar. They were savage, brutish monsters. They put the entire school of magic at the university to torch. It was simply awful. They almost killed me, you know. How did you escape? Well, I was not actually there at the time, but they did kill a number of my friends. You can imagine how terrible it was for me to go back and see all the devastation. Several of my students died in the laboratory where I taught. We found their bodies dead and mangled around the corpse of a young cockatrice they had helped hatch only weeks before. Deacon whips out a quill and a sheet of parchment. This maybe makes a good story, right, boss? Deacon wants to write this down. What that monster be named again? A cockatrice. Surely you've heard of them before. Magical beasts, rather small but quite deadly. They can turn a man to stone. A what-atrice? A cockatrice. Do you know, like... Oh, forget it. It isn't worth it. Sobri shakes his head in exasperation. I'll help you spell it after, Deacon. I know it probably sounds strange to you, but the way they protected that creature, well, no mother could have possibly done more. And now they're dead. I'm sorry for your loss. I've barely been able to sleep since. That's why I created the magical telescope in hopes it would help me come to grips with the attack on the university. Feel free to use the telescope whenever you wish to observe the details of the brutal attack. It might help to strengthen your resolve against our enemy. But I'm sure you have more important things ahead of you too. Perhaps I might have something useful, something you would find useful. Yes, show me your wares. I should really be thinking about cloaks after I see the other shop. He doesn't have anything. Oof, he got a lot of spells. He got a staff of power? For real? I'm never gonna come back in here, so guess what you get to have. Those are yours, no charge. Be careful with that, it can be a little disorienting. Look into the telescope.
Taste the pain!
That one's nasty.
Taste the pain. Taste the pain. Taste.
Death to the surface dwellers. Sobri watches your expression as you look up from viewing the battle. It was horrific, and such powerful items they stole. I shudder at the thought of our enemies wielding such power. I fear that with such deadly attacks on the city, we shall find ourselves undermined and easy prey for the creatures of the Underdark. What kind of items did they steal? Everything magical that the mages of the university had made or were studying. Most likely there are even a few powerful artifacts, so I'm not sure what they would be. If you recover any, I'm sure the school would love to have them back. Waterdeep is stronger than that. The strike against our fair city have been fast and deadly. They are obviously well planned and executed with discipline. I assure you, should they continue, the war will not be taken to them, and the war not be taken to them, Waterdeep will fall. Alright, bye. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit tilde. I opened the console by accident. Can I rest in here? I can! I'm just gonna sit on your floor for a minute to get this strength decrease off of me. I do love the rest feature. It's very nice to just hit a button, wait 10 seconds, and you get all your shit back. Alright, let's go to the combat store. Argali's arms, yes. You. No, you. No. It's you.
Hello.
A dark frown covers the woman's face as she surveys her displays of weapons and armor. As you approach her, she cocks her head to the side and arches an imperious eyebrow.
You have the look of an adventurer about you. It is good that you are here. How can Argali Silk be of assistance today?
I'm not sure. What do you sell here? Argali Silk is a great merchant. She has generously agreed to keep her shop open and make her arms and armor available for purchase despite all dangers. It is a sad day when the streets are closed and the people too scared to flock to buy Argali's magnificent goods. Would you be interested in seeing Argali's goods? They are very high quality. Yeah, gimme. Argali sells only the best. Favorable, hella. Alright, let me look at what my girl has. I don't have any boots. I would not go amiss getting some boots. Oh, that's expensive. I could afford the full plate plus 3, but I'm not going to. I need to prioritize a scythe because that's where I put all my points. Please. Oh, that's all my money. Oh, I can't afford that. But I'll take this. Yep, gimme. Gimme. Alright, I got 8,000 left. Anything I may need. Ugh, all of this is gonna be too expensive. I could buy some bracers. I don't need bracers. I need boots. Boots of striding. I could afford the boots of striding. Alright. That would leave me with like 6,000 left if I have something else I really want. I don't need armor. What do I have now? +2, that's the same thing. Alright. Okay, then we'll buy these. Excellent. Con +2! What of my con? My con's at fucking 19, y'all! How many hit points do I have? 154! Alright, let's go into Undermountain. Does it cost a... jump to binding. Teleport to the gatehouse.
Boss?
Oh! I went to the wrong place. Yes, Deacon? What you calls this place? The Reaper has always referred to it as his realm, nothing else. And who is Reaper? Maybe Deacon should ask what is Reaper? Why don't you ask him yourself? Deacon wants to know what Boss says first before he talks to something named Reaper. Why are you so interested? Deacon need background for Epic Tale. Deacon never been here before, remember? I don't know what the Reaper is, Deacon. A demon, perhaps? He just is. And you finds Rock in Shadow Plane? And Rock brings you here? That's right. And Reaper sends you wherever you wants to go. This place is a nexus, or so the Reaper says. I'm not sure I understand it all. Deacon scratches his chin thoughtfully, then finally takes out his book and scribbles several notes in it. Okay, boss, Deacon just needs to check. You goes on now. Hi, Reaper. You have not visited this realm often since acquiring the relic of the Reaper, but whenever you have, it is always the same. The dire chill in the air sweeps through to your bones, and the hum of ancient magic is all around you. The familiar hooded figure of the Reaper bows as you approach, enigmatic as always. Distant flames flicker with his reflective, featureless face, and you shiver in spite of yourself. It's good to see you again, Reaper.
How may I serve you, sojourner?
No. Yawning portal second. Yeah, let's go there. Okay, it doesn't look like it took a rogue stone. It didn't take a rogue stone. Alright, then let's try this again. Jump to a binding. One of 5 magical doorways. Okay. Can I... okay. Maybe... Are you number 1? Yawning portal well room. Yeah, okay. Sick! Alright. I'm figuring out how to use the Relic of the Reaper, which is something I've never done before. Alright. I'm ready to enter... I'm ready to enter Undermountain. Okay, well you have my permission to enter the well. There's a lever that should lower the shield doors for you. Good luck. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm stuck. I got stuck behind it. Did y'all see that? God, I love old games. I love crunchy old games. Let's go. Do you wish to descend into the black depths of the well? Yes, I would. An emaciated goblin slinks out from the shadows. He approaches you warily, ready to flee at the first hint of danger.
You're not a fairy. No. But you don't work for the ogre. No. Grovel's never seen you before. And remember, maybe you don't work for anyone. Maybe? Yes? No?
What are you talking about? Yes, that's good. Good. Everything else down here is mad, fighting and killing, but not you. No. Deacon gives the goblin a suspicious look. Deacon thinks you want Boss to hire you. Well, forget it. Boss not need your help. She got's Deacon. No. Gravel doesn't want to be hired, not if it means going deeper into Undermountain. Gravel just wants to talk. Maybe you want to talk? Yes. Talking is what I'm good at. Not fighting, not magic, but information is what Gravel's good at. You have questions? Gravel will help you. Better than fighting, yes? Who are you? I'm Gravel. Nobody important? Not now. Gravel used to be advisor to King Bloodtooth long ago, back before Gravel came to Undermountain. How did you come to Undermountain? We come like all the others. Halaster brought us. Nobody knows why. No. 1 second King Bloodtooth sitting on his throne, then poof, we all here in the Undermountain. The whole tribe. Halaster does things like that. Crazy in the head, yes? Oh, yes. But we not know that back then. Gravel only learned that stuff later. What happened to the rest of your tribe? Bloodtooth says we should fight our way out, and tribe agrees. They not smart like Gravel. Gravel knows you don't fight other creatures in Undermountain. You don't make Halaster mad. But Bloodtooth never listens. They try to fight their way out, and now only Gravel is left. Goblins in Undermountain are nothing but food for the others. Even Bloodtooth. Yes. Deacon thinks he'd be telling the truth, boss. Deacon heard of Bloodtooth. He a big scary goblin chief. Until he disappear, everyone say Bloodtooth be dead. Him and all his tribe. But Gravel's still alive. Not strong, but smart. Hide. Watch. Wait for a chance, yes? Maybe? With Halaster gone, maybe now is a good time to escape? Yes? Halaster's gone. What do you mean? Halaster's gone. Don't know where. No. But he's gone. Yes. That's why the creatures in Undermountain are fighting. Halaster made us play nice, but now he's gone. Now everyone is free to fight and kill. Stupid creatures. But with no Halaster to keep us here, we are free to escape if we survive. Like Gravel? Yes? Gravel doesn't know much else. Only that Halaster is gone and Undermountain is more dangerous than ever. Oh yes. Everyone fighting for power, fighting for control, fighting to escape. You mentioned ogres and fairies? Yes, ogres to the north and fairies to the south. Armies of Ogre Mage and the Fairy Queen fighting for control. Both think they should be the one in charge now that Halaster's gone. What do you know about Undermountain? Undermountain's always changing. Halaster doesn't leave it the same for long. Walls shift, doors move, brings monsters in, pops monsters out. He's mad, always playing games. But Gravel knows how to be careful. Watch for traps, play nice with others, stay out of the way, stay small and hidden. Not so bad before, but now Halaster's gone and things are bad. Very bad. This is all the same stuff. Alright, I'll be going now. Wait. Gravel wants out of the dungeon. Too much fighting, too much killing. You can help? Yes? Maybe? You can help Gravel escape. I suppose I could get Durnan to pull you up the well. Yes. Pull Gravel up the well. Send me where it's safe. Away from here. Please. Thank you. Hurry. Tell Durnan Violet Niam sent you up. Pull the chain. You give a tug on the chain and Gravel is hoisted up the well. Hopefully Durnan gives him a chance to explain that you sent him before anyone does something rash. Do I have any loot? No loot. Ah! Ow! Bitch. Good job, Deacon. You really showed him. Undermountain. I know there's a fucking trap in this room. I know it. Humanoid tracks are scattered about the ground in this area. Someone damages Deacon. Rude. Oh, hey, Ah! That was close, Deacon. Hey, Sharwin is dead.
Deacon sees dead people. In this case, Deacon sees Bard Lady from Inn. Remember her?
I remember her.
Well met.
The woman's eyes flutter open and she looks around with a great deal of surprise and slowly dawning horror. Her face goes pale as she realizes where she is.
This is Undermountain. How did I... What happened? Did I die? Who are you?
You don't remember me? I spoke to your group at the tavern. The bard peers at you closely. Of course, you're Violet Nium, the hero that Durnan was waiting for. There was a fight when we chased that beholder down here. I was hit by a poisoned arrow and killed. She nods slowly. I remember now. Thank you for bringing me back. Tell me who you are. My name is Sharwin, a bard most recently from Neverwinter. There were 4 of us, companions all, who chased after the beholder in Durnan's cellar. Where are your companions now, do you know? I have no idea. If my companions had been victorious, surely Linu would have raised me. They wouldn't have abandoned me here. She thinks again. Well, Tommy, maybe, but never Linu or Dalen. I can only assume they fled further into the dungeon, or died, perhaps. She shudders visibly at the thought. Just some more adventure bones to add to the pile down here. I hope not. What happened to you exactly? I'm not certain exactly. We were chasing after the beholder and had almost caught up to it when suddenly it veered about and arrows started firing upon us from the shadows. An ambush? She nods. It happened Sorry, I'm gonna order food while I do this. I'm hungry. It happened very quickly, so I did not even see who attacked us. But I think you're right. We should not have acted so recklessly, it seems. Is there anything you can tell me about this area? I wish I could help you. We chased the beholder into this area. There wasn't really time for me to look around much, I'm afraid. What are you going to do now? She frowns and thinks about it for a moment. Well, I suppose I could go back to the inn. I've no illusions about being able to make it through Undermountain on my own. Time to die again. I mean, I know where let's just go get Dalen. Go back to the inn. She nods quickly, looking around to study the paths nearby. I should be able to find my way back to the entrance without too much trouble. She snorts with derision. It's not as if I got very far in, did I? Well, you have my sincere thanks for saving me. This may not be the most epic moment of my life, but at least it's not the last. Good luck. If you need me, you'll find me at the inn. I hope. Awesome. Descent into Undermountain. We've learned that Halaster disappeared, leaving Undermountain in chaos. Durna would be interested in what you've learned. You have raised Sharwin back to life. She's decided to return to the Yawning Portal rather than remain in the dungeons of Undermountain alone. Fair enough for her. Alright, I want to get... Oh, a +3 maze? Thank you. I'll take that. Alright, give me like 2 seconds. I want food. I'm starving. And I have to go in like half an hour. So, Why can I not add you to bag? Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. The restaurant is closed. No, it's not. Oh, deliveries paused due to high demand. Fuck. Yeah, fine.
Boss?
Yes, Deacon? Deacon cautiously looks around before continuing. You knows we is in Undermountain now, don't you? Yes, of course. And? Deacon cringes away from you a little, obviously uncertain. Well, you know what that means, yes? It means we're in a very dangerous place. Yes, but that's not all it mean, boss. Deacon dances from foot to foot, nervous. Once you gets into Undermountain, it means you're not able to get back out easy. Magic not work to take you anywhere. You're saying the Relic of the Reaper won't work? Deacon thinks for a moment and shrugs. Deacon not know for sure. Maybe Boss's relic be more powerful? But stories all agree on the same stuff. Like teleports not works here. You know a lot about Undermountain, do you? Back when Deacon worked hard to amuse Old Boss, Deacon reads lots of books. Old Boss likes to hear stories about Undermountain, so Deacon reads about those whenever Deacon finds them. Lots of it be just stories, maybe, but Deacon think lots of it be truth, too. Old Boss had books which nobody else got, so Deacon knows things that nobody else knows. Some things Deacon knows, Deacon rather not know. Like the fact that the wizard Halaster, human who builds all this, he be really crazy and wants to kill everybody who comes in. That makes Deacon nervous. Well, maybe this Halaster isn't here anymore. Deacon seems unconvinced. Wizard got ways of living long time, especially crazy ones, Deacon thinks. Things have obviously changed in Undermountain since those books were written, Deacon. Deacon seems pleased by your response. That be very true, boss. You is really smart. So, back to the adventure? Just make sure to tell me if you see anything else you recognize. Deacon is about to turn, but then he stops and puts up a small hand. Oh, Deacon just got one more thing to say. What now? This be big dangerous place. Maybe he wants to talk with Deacon about what tactics Deacon should use? Yeah, sure, let me look at them. See if they've changed. Don't attack, help me, nope. You seem a bit different from when I first met you. Deacon been meaning to talk to you about that. Talk to me about what? Old Boss once told Deacon that he got dragon blood, that it be strong in him. Deacon never knows what that means. Deacon be small and weak and not breathe fire or anything. But sometimes when Deacon fights, he feels heart beating really fast and he feel strong. Does that seem silly to you, boss? Not really. Where do you think it could lead? Well, Deacon thinking maybe he tries, to focus on being Dragon Disciple. Old Master never tells Deacon about this, but maybe it be a good thing? It be up to you, boss. Deacon do what he tells you, what you tells him to. If you wants Deacon to be a faithful bard instead, Deacon do that and be happy. Go ahead and become a Dragon Disciple if you can. Okay, Deacon concentrates on that. Thanks, boss. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's save, because this right up here sucks. Yep.
I will not
yeah,
be
let's go.
defeated!
Do not be drawn out!
My god. We cannot fucking hit each other.
It's not the end.
And let's, like, back off a little bit. At least until the darkness dissipates. Where's Deacon? There's Deacon. There's a drow marksman there. I might be able to get him in the dark. Or not. Where were you? Oh god. Holy fuck.
This is not the end.
Alright, you son of a bitch. Oh right, I have blind fighting. Fuck you. I know you're over here. I know you are over here. There you are. Ow. Good job, Deacon. Can you hit him? Please? Can you hit her? There we go. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, nice. Leather armor +3. What have I got on now? Banded mail. What does Deacon have? Studded leather armor +3. Okay. Yeah, that's not better than what he's got. Goggles of minute scene. Ooh, lore and search. Okay, that's good for me. And the spike helmet is just concentration +1. Deacon. Deacon, my boy. Okay, cool. Save. Normally that fight is more annoying. That's the way forward. Oh, there's nothing over here. Except for the way to the next map. So I don't want to go down here yet. I want to be over here. Ah!
You will not be defeated! Check this out.
I found a secret. Don't step in the circle, Deacon. Is there anything here?
Check this out.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, that, like, did nothing. That didn't take me anywhere new. Is the restaurant open yet? Come on. Ah. Delivery is thick. Oh well. Okay, well, now all the ogres are gonna try to kill me. Oh, what's this? Dazed? Oh no! It's the noxious ogre. Kill the noxious ogres. For that reason. That was sexy. I'm dazed again. Deacon, get him. That's my boy. I am still dazed. I can walk out of it if I'm dazed. Great. Hey, Deacon, here's an idea. How about we sit on the ground for a minute? I love this game. It's been a long time since I've played it, and it's really good to be back. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh, these should swap. Nope. the white rod down in slot 6. Ow. Ow!
Check this out.
Boss?
Yes, Deacon? Deacon read about this place once. It'd be called Hall of Mirrors, if Deacon remembers, right? Which he might not. Well, what do you know about it? Deacon scratches his head and thinks for a moment. When Deacon reads about it, Hall of Mirrors be nearer to entrance, maybe? Some people who goes not far into Undermountain sees it before. Big Mage Halaster moves it, maybe? Deacon not knows. But you needs to be careful if you looks in the mirrors. Some of them does strange things, like they pulls you in or copies you. Bad stuff. Pulls you in? You know, like there be world on the other side of mirror, which is all backwards? Or maybe that be another story Deacon reads. Copies you? Deacon scratches his chin thoughtfully. There be magic mirror, which makes copy of someone who looks inside. Evil copy, kind of, that attacks you. Deacon seems to remember that one of these mirrors is one of those. Can the mirrors be broken? Deacon shrugs. Deacon thinks so. There might be a mirror here that not like that much, though. It'd be lots of bad luck anyway, no? What if I don't look in the mirrors? Then Deacon thinks you should be okays. Though Deacon kinda thinks that'd be very boring. I agree. Thanks for the help, Deacon. You is so good to little Deacon, boss.
Ooh, look there, boss. There be dead half-orc. Right there.
Well met, friend.
The half-orc's eyes snap open wide. His head darts from side to side, seeking an enemy that isn't there. Only then does his face focus on your own, standing above him.
How did I get here? I remember a fight and then only darkness. Yet you seem familiar to me. You are an ally, yes?
You don't remember me? I spoke to your group in the tavern. The half-orc looks at you more closely. Right. You're Violet Niam, the hero that Durnan was waiting for. I'm Dalen Red Tiger, a warrior originally from the northern Uthgard tribes. It's starting to come back to me now. There was a fight in the tavern, a beholder. We chased it down here and I became separated from the others. I remember dying. You raised me, didn't you? For that you have my thanks. Tell me what happened to you exactly. We chased the beholder into this dungeon, but we were being led into an ambush. Just when we thought we had caught our foe, a volley of arrows burst from the darkness. Everything happened so fast there wasn't time to think. Our unseen attackers fled. Enraged, I threw myself into the darkness to chase after them. I never did catch the cowards who ambushed us. When I finally gave up the chase, I realized I had become separated from the rest of the group. Since then, I've been wandering these passages alone. How'd you get killed? I was careless. While searching for a way out, I stumbled onto this room of mirrors. I saw my own reflection, but I also thought I saw the reflection of glittering treasure at my feet. Intrigued, I approached one of the mirrors. One of the middle two on the east wall, if I remember right. To my horror, my own reflection stepped out from the mirror and attacked me. I was caught off guard and instantly put on the defensive. My vile twin was able to match and counter my every move. From the condition you found me in, it's obvious what the ultimate result of the fight was. I don't know where that false imposter is now, however. Maybe in killing me, he also destroyed himself? Or maybe the spell simply faded in the time that I have been lying here. I really couldn't say. Do you know where your companions are? No, I was hoping to come across them as I wandered in the dungeon, but luck was not with me. I suspect they may have gone deeper into Undermountain. I hope they fared better than I did. Is there anything you can tell me about this area? I did notice something strange when I was wandering around. Strange even for this place. The creatures in Undermountain seem to be at war with each other. At war? What do you mean? I'd always heard that Halaster's magic forced the creatures in Undermountain to coexist peacefully, but either the rumors were wrong or something's changed, because I've run across a number of battles already. Luckily, the creatures involved seem more intent on killing each other than me. I can't be sure, but it almost seems like there's two distinct factions in the conflict, each determined to destroy the other. Other than that, there's not much I can tell you. Do you know anything about all these mirrors? I know they are not what they appear. Foul magic is at work here. My own death was because of them. What are you going to do now? Havok's thick brow furrows in concentration as he considers his options. I've learned it's too dangerous for me to survive down here alone. I'll probably go back to the inn, I suppose. Why don't you come with me instead? Are you sure it's a good idea? Most of my equipment is gone. I haven't had much luck here in the Undermountains so far. I can still use your help regardless. The Havok grins. The truth is, I wasn't ready to end my adventures here in Undermountain quite yet. I would be honored to join up with you. My man, we got Dalen back, y'all. If you recall, Dalen was our boy from the first campaign. You know what? Leather armor. +3. There we go. Half-blood gloves. Interesting. Anyway, let's let greed take us. Alright. Yoink. Treasures that are real enough to touch. You see your reflection in the mirror, but on the ground near your reflection's feet are many tantalizing objects, almost real enough to touch. Ooh, I think the garnet's gonna be worth the most. We're just here for money. DOS loot. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I love greed. We'll need the healer's kit. Money. We're not gonna be hurting for thieves' tools, but we need money early. Yeah, let's take the healer's kit. God, my rotate camera buttons are like reversed. Give me money. Give me money. There's nothing in here. Alright, for an instant, you thought you saw a strange gleam in your reflection's eyes.
I will not be defeated!
Stop drinking my potions. Thanks, man, for killing her. I'm too excited to talk right now. Your reflection in the mirror seemed to have a forlorn look in its eyes, but when you look again, it is gone. Really? There's nothing here? Lame. The healer's kit's gonna be more useful. Wand of Lesser Summoning. Let's just take the gold. It's not gonna be worth more than 800 gold. Fantastic. You know what? Let's go back and clear out this room, because we did not do that. Unless, of course, there's nothing in this room. Let's open this door so that we know we've gone through here. And we got Dalen. We love Dalen. I love Dalen. But he's not my first love. My first love won't come until chapter 2. There's a hook horror down here. Be careful. Be careful, Dalen. Be careful, Dalen. Don't move. Don't move. Good Where am I?
Another of Halaster's tricks. Teleporters make it harder to find your way through this labyrinth.
What happens if I go back through it? Sure, I guess. That's close enough. Alright, we're not gonna go too much longer. 'Cause I got D&D at 12:30 bones. Nice. I got D&D in about 10 minutes. So we'll just, like, find a nice stopping place.
Listen, something's following us. No, it's gone.
Check this out.
Hey, Dalen, can you not do that? Is there anything exciting in here?
Check this out.
Oh, there is another secret door. Oh, hey!
Boss?
Yes, Deacon? Deacon looks around the chamber with a wide-eyed expression of awe. Deacon knows what this place be called. It be, Hall of Sleeping Kings. Sleeping Kings? Deacon steals a wary glance at the skeletons, about the room before continuing. Deacon read long time ago that bodies of ancient human kings rest in Undermountain. They be great kings and queens and sorcerers, all from northern lands that existed before other lands that have also been forgotten. That means they is very old, boss. They won great wars against enemies, who not even exist anymore. And here they is given place of honor by Halaster. Here they sleeps. They sleep, or they're dead. It not be so different if there be lots of magic. You know that, boss. Dead humans gets up and attacks just as quick as live humans. Sometimes quicker. Alright, Deacon, thanks for the tip. You's welcome, boss. Always glad to help out. Alright. Is the restaurant still closed? Alright, give me just a goddamn minute. I gotta get my fucking food. I'm starving. D&D is soon. Yeah, let's get that. I'm getting Taco Bell. Fucking love Taco Bell. I think nacho fries are gone right now. Oh my god, holy fuck. Nacho fries are not gone. I didn't know nacho fries were back. Hell yes. Do they have the fucking nacho fry bowl right now? I don't think they do. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Ugh, that's a shame. Oh well. Delivery in like an hour. Heck. Oh well. Yep, go. Excellent. Great. Perfect. I have food coming. The hushed... what are the... There's a hushed aura in this room that whispers of kings long dead, long enough perhaps that even the names of the lands they've once ruled have been forgotten. The sword in the skeleton's hand glitters suddenly, almost leaping out of the corpse's grip as a voice speaks from within it.
You there! Yes, you! Take me out of this brute's hand and away from here! I swear if I must suffer one more decade staring at this room, I shall go mad!
Who are you?
Far be it from me to make a simple request and hope that an adventurer might do as they are asked for once. No? Fine. Let's start this out correctly, shall we? My name is Enseric the Grey. Or at least that was my name before my spirit was drawn into this blasted weapon. Yes, chuckle away at my predicament. Go ahead. You see, I was once an adventurer just as you are, seeking my path through infamous Undermountain. When I was killed by this sword, my soul was sucked inside, and here I have been ever since.
How long ago did this happen? I'm not exactly sure, come to think of it. I didn't get sucked into a calendar, you see. 4 or 5 decades, perhaps? Maybe more, maybe less. Where's your body? I don't see it anywhere. Yes, well, that is a long story. Just let me say that the first chap I tried to ask for help decided to leave me be and looted my corpse of everything. And then the rats ate it. How is that a long story? Alright, fine, that is the whole story. When you're forced to helplessly watch indignity after indignity being visited upon your body, you can't help but become a tad upset. And what were you in life, Enseric? A mage and adventurer, if you must know, though that holds very little relevance now beyond the fact that my intelligence is considerable, and I am very bored. And you seek to escape now? There is no escape from the sword now. The sword pauses for a moment, thinking. Well, none that I know of. My soul should have dissipated long ago, but I was not about to let that happen. Instead of properly dying, I stubbornly tried to escape this sword and return to my body. Instead of being successful, I became... stuck. Stuck how? Isn't it perfectly obvious? I have been joined with the sword permanently now, doomed to remain attached to the weapon of some dead king who hardly needs it, or anything else for that matter. Please, I beg you, have a heart, my lady. Take me away from this hall and use me to chop all your enemies to ribbons. At least that would be a better fate than counting the dust mites upon the floor. What's the catch? Yes, there is that, isn't there? The catch, my dear friend, is that these so-called sleeping kings that occupy the room do not take kindly to having their belongings removed. That is how I was killed in the first place. Greedy me. And did I pay the price, or didn't I? You look like a competent and tough young woman, however. How bad could it be? I might be interested. What do you do? I mean, I'm not gonna wield... I don't need to know what he does. I'm not gonna wield him. I'm spec'd out for sides. Alright. Yeah, I'll take you. Excellent! You reach out your hand and take the long sword from the skeleton's loose grip. A second later, however, a deep glow emits from the skeleton's eye sockets, and it begins to stir. Save.
I will not be defeated!
This fight is annoying. Ow. Oh my god. This sorceress needs to die. Dalen is going to fucking die. Oh god. Save, just in case. Okay, there goes Dalen. Well, attack it! Again. What is this? Oh, fuck. The vivisectionist. Thank you, Deacon. Ooh, blue rod. All right. Well, it is 12:28. My game is at 12:30.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
I'm encumbered, but that's alright. Oh, double X plus 2. You can give that to Dalen. So as soon as we finish looting this room, I think that is going to have to be all the time that I have for today's Staff of Defense. That's pretty good. We have no mages, so it's just vendor food. Skull key, nice. Full plate plus.
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
Alright. Well, I think...
Could you pile a little more stuff on me?
I know. Just, no. We'll hold on to Enseric. For the moment. What do you have now? Oh, yeah. Wield that instead. Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been Rael, and I will see you on Thursday. And then I might stream on Tuesday, but I think the Thursday after that I will not be in the country. So won't be streaming next Thursday, but this Thursday I should still be good for. So thank you for watching. I've been Rael. I'll see you next time. Bye!